Question number 6. The slope of the tangent to the curve of the circle x square plus y square equals 1 at x equals 3 over 5 equals positive or negative 4 over 3, positive or negative 3 over 4, C 4 over 5, or positive or negative 4 over 5. Here the required is to find the slope of the tangent. So we will get the first derivative fx square plus y square equals 1. So we will make a differentiation with respect to x. So 2x plus 2y y dash equals 0, and then 2y y dash equals negative 2x, then y dash equals negative 2 x over 2y, which equal negative x over y. This is y dash. When x equals 3 over 5, here we have x equals 3 over 5, but we don't have the value of y. So from the equation of the curve, we have y square equals 1 minus x square, and when x equals 3 over 5, we will substitute here. So we have y square equals 1 minus 3 over 5 all square, which equal, we can use calculator to find the value of 1 minus 3, and the result will be 16 over 25, and then y equal positive or negative square root of 16 over 25, which equal positive or negative 4 over 5. This is the value of y. Here it is the value of y when x equals 3 over 5. So the slope, again the slope of the tangent equals y dash, which equal negative. In the numerator we have x equals 3 over 5. We substitute 3 over 5, and in the denominator we have 4 over 5, but positive or negative 4 over 5. So the result also will be positive or negative 3 over 4, and the solution will be letter B. Next question number 7. The tangent to the curve x square minus xy plus y square equals 27. The tangent to the curve x square minus xy plus y square equals 27, which is drawn at the point 6 and 3, makes an angle of measure 90, 0, 45 or 180 with the positive direction of x-axis. So we have here, we will draw a part of this curve here. Consider it in this form, and at the point 6 and 3, consider it here, which lie on the curve, we have a tangent like this. This tangent makes an angle, positive angle with the positive direction of x-axis. Let us call it theta, of measure theta degrees. And the required here is to find the value or the measure of this angle. Of course, this is not a real part of the curve. We just represent a simple part from the curve. So we start finding the slope of this curve, the slope of this tangent, the tangent of this curve at the point 6 and 3 by differentiating both sides with respect to x. So we have 2x minus, we have here two functions, x and y. So the first derivative, the second, it is y dash, plus the second, it is y, multiply the first, which equal 1. Here we have negative. Again, we have x square, it is derivative equals to x, minus xy, we have the derivative of xy, we have two functions, the product of two functions. So the result will be the first derivative, the second function, plus the second function multiplying by the first, plus the derivative of y square with respect to x, it is equal to y dash equals 0. Derivative of 27 is 0. And then we have 2x minus xy dash minus y plus 2y y dash equals 0. So we have 2x minus y equals x y dash, will bring it in right hand side, it will be positive x y dash minus 2y y dash. So we have 2x minus y equals y dash as a common factor, multiplying by x minus 2y. So y dash equals 2x minus y over x minus 2y. Now substituting x equals 6 and y equals 3. Don't forget that the point 6 and 3 belongs to the curve and also belongs to the tangent. Here is the point 6 and 3. Of course, on this curve we have infinite number of points, and here the slope of the tangent at a certain point. What is this point? It's 6 and 3. So we're substituting x equals 6 and y equals 3 to get 2 multiply 6 minus 3 over 6 minus 2 multiply 3. 12 minus 3, it is 9. 6 minus 6 equals 0. 6 minus 6 equals 0. So the slope here, y dash, is undefined. Okay, y dash is undefined. Okay, in this case, the tangent parallel to y axis, and in this case the measure of the angle equals 90. The measure of the angle between the tangent and the positive direction of x-axis equals 90 degrees, and then theta equals 90 degrees. Okay, the measure of this angle, I said before, that is it is not a real part of the curve. We just represent it to explain the position of the tangent with respect to the curve. Next question. The equation of the normal to the curve y equals sine x at the point 0 and 0 is, here the required is to find the equation of the normal. So first we want to calculate the slope of the normal. Before that we calculate the slope of the tangent. So the slope of the tangent, denoted by the symbol y dash, equals cosine x. Okay, the slope of the tangent equals cosine x, and the slope of the normal equals negative 1 over cosine x. Now at the point 0 and 0, the slope of the normal, let us denote it by the symbol mn, the slope of the normal equals negative 1 over cosine 0. Here, as x coordinate equals 0, it is equal negative 1 over cosine 0 equals 1. So the result equals negative 1. Now we have the slope of the normal here equals negative 1, and passing through the point 0 and 0. So the equation of the normal is y minus y1. y1, it is the y coordinate of this point, minus 0, equals the slope of the normal, negative 1 multiply x minus x1, which equal 0. So y equals negative x, implies y plus x equals 0, and the solution will be letter C. Answer is C. Next question. If x axis is a tangent to the curve y equals x squared minus ax plus a minus 1, then the tangential point is, now x axis is the tangent to the curve, so the slope of the tangent equals the slope of x axis, it is equal 0. So mt, it is the slope of the tangent, equal 0. Okay, and we'll keep it again. If x axis is a tangent to the curve, what does that mean? That means that the curve y equals x squared minus ax plus a minus 1 touches x axis itself, like this. We have here quadratic equation, it is touch x axis at a certain point, maybe here or here, okay, because x axis touches it is a tangent to the curve, so always here or here y coordinate equals 0. So we have a point here, a certain point, and 0, or if it touch x axis at this point, so we have a certain point here and 0. Okay, so always y coordinate equals 0, and the slope also equals 0. So y equals 0. What does that mean? X squared, here substituting in the equation of the curve, x squared minus ax plus a minus 1 equals 0, and we'll keep it, okay, here. Now we will use these two equations, 1 and to find the value of A. To find the value of A. Okay? If the x-axis is a tangent to the curve y equals x squared minus ax plus a minus 1, then the point of tangency is one of these. First, we must calculate the value of a, and then we'll use these two equations. So we will find mt. mt is the slope of the tangent. By differentiating both sides here with respect to x, we have y dash equals 2x minus a. Of course, the derivative of a is 0. With respect to x, derivative of negative 1 also is 0. The derivative of this part, it is constant, equals 0. And the derivative of x squared is 2x. The derivative of negative ax is negative a. But we know that mt equals 0. What does that mean? That means 0 equals 2x minus a, and then x equals a over 2. So from equation 2, what we get here, substituting x equals a over 2 here, x equals a over 2, so x squared equals a square over 4 minus x equals a over 2, it is negative a square over 2 plus a minus 1 equals 0. This is to find the value of a. And then to get rid of denominators, multiplying both sides by 4, what we get? 4 multiply a square over 4 equals a square. 4 multiply negative a square over 2 equals negative 2a square, plus 4 multiply a equals 4a minus 4. 4 multiply 0 equals 0. And then we have a square minus 2a square equals negative a square plus 4a minus 4 equals 0. And then multiplying both sides by negative 1, we get a square minus 4a plus 4 equals 0. And this is a perfect square equals a minus 2 all square equals 0. And then since a minus 2 all square equals 0, it means a equals 2. Now we have a equals 2 and x equals a over 2. It means x equals 2 over 2, which equal 1. The original equation of the curve is y equals x square minus 2x plus a minus 1. And then substituting x equals 1 and a equals 0, what we get? We will get the value of y. Y equals 1 square minus 2 multiply 1 plus 2 minus 1 equals 1 minus 1 equals 0. Negative 2 plus 2 also equals 0. So y coordinate equals 0. So the required point is of coordinate x equal 1 and y equals 0, and then we said that the point of tangency is 1 and 0. X coordinate equals 1 and y coordinate equals 0, and we will choose letter B.